motherland. We have Erick the communist, right? Also with your Playboy. Erick, that's gonna be your nickname.
At least I'm not a fence sitter.
What's up with you, comrade?
Yes, comrade. We'll go with comrade. And okay. I thought I was wearing a work shirt. I don't work at Planet Fitness, by the way. Isn't it obvious?
I was gonna say, but I was like, nah.
You're gonna make a fact joke.
You can use it back on me, back at you. But well, you are like a political guy, right? You are politically entwined, right? Can we say that?
Slightly, yeah.
What do you think about the Confederate flag?
Oh no, that's the traitor flag. I think that's the heritage, not hate. It doesn't fly, pun intended.
This guy, dude.
And that's my take. Show's over.
What's your take, Eric?
I mean,
your take is the same. That's it.
Yeah. My take is the same, dude. I mean, it just goes beyond that. It goes beyond that. It goes beyond that because I guess somebody was trying to not take him down or something like that, right?
Hey, there was
well, there's
Trump supporters.
Well, I think there's people, and at the same time, people are fighting to take down certain statues that they don't even know the history behind it. You know, at the same time, because they say it's like racist or something.
There was the Trump interview with Chris Wallace. There was a mention of. Oh no, he was called out for. Man, this was spur of the moment. I wish it was. But Trump is blocking funds to go toward the military. Shocker, but for the wrong reasons. It's like
what are the wrong reasons?
Keep the bases named after Confederate generals, or I won't give you money. Is basically
so Trump is to
he's
have
hanging
the Confederate.
He's hanging the bases out to dry if they want to change the names of like the bases named after, Confederate generals.
Okay, so what you're saying is that Trump wants the Confederate statues to be up?
Yes, essentially yes.
Man,
but of course he's going to claim to be neutral on the matter.
I didn't know that. Wasn't like the Confederacy?
Because apparently if we get rid of the statues on the flag, we'll forget about the
history.
We'll forget about slavery and the Confederacy. Meanwhile in Europe they did the same thing with the Nazis. They didn't have any statues of Hitler. No one's waving the fucking Nazi flag around, and
it's illegal, right?
They haven't forgotten they haven't forgotten that part of history either. I think so. Don't quote me on that. I'm not a European.
I mean, you want to be an European.
I think it is illegal.
It's illegal.
I think just recently they released Mein Kampf.
You'll get in trouble if you do
My Life.
If you do the salute.
My Struggle. That's what it means.
Germany.
Yeah.
Don't fucking do that shit here, man.
Yeah.
There you go. With the fucking with that MAGA hat. I see you with that MAGA hat.
Oh god, I'm so glad he's not on film doing that shit. Do you support Biden? Begrudgingly. Yeah. I'm not gonna go on the ground and campaign for him, but.
You support Biden? Would you vote for Biden, Joe Biden? I'm setting it up, dude. I'm setting it up. Watch this. Watch it.
I'm gonna flip a coin on it.
What do you mean?
If heads, I'm voting Biden. If tails, I'm voting third party. But either way, I'm voting progressive down the line. Yeah.
What was her name? Joe Jorgensen, right? Joe.
Jorgensen, that libertarian lady.
Right.
Oh no.
Why not? Why not? What the fuck's wrong with you, dude? Like nobody's good enough for you. Nobody's good enough for you. Nobody.
Yeah, I think that I'm not uncommon. Trust me.
Really? I guess.
How come you've never voted? No one's good enough for you either.
No. That's different. I never vote because I believe we've gone through this. It's pointless to vote. There's an elite group of people that elect the fucking presidents regardless of who you vote for. That's what I think.
The duopoly. But then
the
again, there's-
the Rockefellers, the Van, what is it, Vanguard, whatever, dude. That's why I don't vote. I don't vote because no one's good enough for me.
Well, you can still vote for state representatives and like your city mayors and shit like that.
Nah, it's all good. Wait, you didn't answer the question. Are you gonna vote for Biden?
Yeah, that was a maybe. That was a 50-50.
How is that even a 50-50?
Because I'm flipping a coin on it.
The guy's a pedophile, dude. How are you gonna vote? How can you? Okay, so if you say that Trump,
Well, that pedophile.
listen.
That pedophile
if you say that
is
Trump,
not
if you say
throwing
that,
peaceful protesters
Listen, man.
into unmarked vans.
you're saying that.
So I'm gonna have to bite the bullet on that one, good sir.
You're saying that Trump supporters are racist because they support Trump. So then everybody.
No, they're not. They're not.
Dude, can you just listen,
Okay.
bro? Shit, man. Holy fuck, bro. So the people that support Biden are pedophiles just within that fucking ideology that you have.
Okay, he's creepy, but he's not a pedophile.
Dude, come on, man. Have you seen the videos, dude?
Oh yeah, that's definitely in. Well, that's definitely a lot of red flags going on. But
If that was your daughter, like, what would you think?
okay, he loses one person's vote because he sniffed their daughter.
Holy fuck, dude. Nah, let me start. Let's spark.
That's not equivalent to getting private mercenaries to throw peaceful protesters in unmarked vans.
So what's
I'll
that?
be making that point repeatedly.
That's true. That's true.
So
I'll give you
okay,
that, I'll give
we
you that.
have
Do you mind? Shit.
there were like in 2016, right when Trump got elected, there were like far lefties. I wasn't that far left yet, but they were like, "Yep, Trump is a fascist," and everyone else thought, "Man, you're exaggerating." Fast forward to 2020, you can't even protest without getting thrown in a van. So by these goons who don't have any name badges on them, who are unidentified, and these vans that aren't marked either, who the hell knows where they're gonna end up? Probably shot at a beach or like thrown in a river or something.
I heard about that. Dude.
So it's like, well, Biden's stupid, he's creepy, but I don't think he'd do something like. Well, make no mistake, there are still gonna be riots under Biden.
Okay, he wouldn't do that, but he's gonna rape a little girl, though, right? That's worse than throwing grown protest who are protesting, right?
Yeah, weird flex,
rioting
but that's not
and
gonna happen.
breaking windows and shit. Are they taking like people from their homes that aren't doing shit or what?
Dude, all rich people are pedophiles. It doesn't matter whether you have Trump or Biden.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. You said that. I didn't say that. You said that. But what I'm saying is that the people listen, the people that are these what are the militias? Can we call them? Can
PMCs,
we call them Marshall
Blackwater
police? Whatever?
No, because they're not government.
They're not government. What are
No.
they? I don't know.
They're hired. They're hired goons by the government, but like, of course, they're not gonna.
Oh, I thought it was the police. I thought it was military police.
No, they're not.
Oh shit! Did you know about this? You were in a mega hat.
Well,
did you know about this?
This only broke recently.
Well, I heard that there was something behind it, like I forgot what it was though.
And notice all the. Okay, go ahead. While I.
No, I can't remember. So.
Okay, are they taking people out of like their homes? Are they doing that?
Not on the streets.
Are they taking people? What are they doing on the streets?
Protesting peacefully.
Really?
Yes.
Peacefully.
And any cop that is going blind, because I'm sure you come across headlines like that. That's only in retaliation for fucking with the protesters.
But you weren't there though. You don't know what's happening. Like you don't know.
And you're gonna have a claim.
All I'm saying
you
is
don't
I
have
don't
any
know.
evidence to the
You're
contrary.
right. And I'm not stating things as facts like you are.
Ah.
All I'm saying is that this is what I'm saying. They're not taking people from their homes, right? From restaurants eating. They're taking people from the streets that are rioting, right? Correct? That's as far as I knew. I mean, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Yeah, sure. If you consume right-wing media, of course they are.
Elaborate.
And also, our beloved, we love our military. There was a U.S. Navy veteran, I forget his name, who was just, asking like, "Hey, why are you being a dick to my people here?" And they just proceed to beat the shit out of him. ACAB.
So you think all cops are bad? That's what you're saying.
Yeah. We went over this.
Okay, so if we
went over this, I didn't see one cop there that was like, hey guys, leave him alone. Did you see it? Y'all see it?
That doesn't mean all cops are bad.
Yeah, dude, come on, man. That's like saying all Mexicans are bad because they say we think we are.
We're not a collective force. We're
how dare you
no
say
one, no
that?
one
We
holds
are a
ma-
collective force, bro. We're Mexican. Are you Mexican?
No.
What are you?
I mean, yeah,
It's European.
I happen to be Mexican by chance, not by choice, like cops. Any other questions?
No, you're right. Yeah, I guess you're right. But I mean, I don't know. You okay? So let's just say in your mind, right? You trying to get rid of the cops? Or?
No.
So what are you trying to do in a perfect
Well,
situation?
there was like, okay, I think maybe defunding police would be too extreme, but even in the event that like this gets criticism all the time, like this idea is so radical of defunding the police. Like defunding does not mean abolish police.
So
but
so what does it mean?
But people get all afraid when they hear defund the police, but they're not afraid to. But like we've defunded education drastically, no one bats an eye.
Yeah, because they're not okay. So then what does it mean to defund police? What does it mean? Elaborate.
To put that money elsewhere into like, say for example, social workers, because we can't have cops handle every single problem.
So
sometimes
what's
there's
going to happen to
domestic
the cops
disputes.
that
We have negotiators.
Mm-hmm.
Cops wouldn't have to deal with as much stress, or having to and then cops aren't even as trained as thoroughly as like even police in say first world countries. They need like degrees and shit. Here it's only a
First
couple months.
world countries, dude.
Yeah, unlike ours. Yes, that's what I'm implying.
You still with that?
Yes.
You're saying that he's saying that America is a.
Hey, not being American, biggest flex of 2020, by the way.
Yeah, that is true. So you're saying that America is not a first world country?
No, yeah, that's what I'm
even
saying.
know what a third?
Yeah,
world
you're
country
gonna
is?
bring up the Mexico, Salvador talking point, but they don't claim to be number one.
No, that's not what I was gonna bring up. Technically, a first world country meant that you were for the Allies. A third world country meant that you were for the Axis powers. That's where it all started. First of all, sir.
No.
Fact check that shit.
No, the idea of a first world. No.
Mm-hmm. That's how it started. That's how it started.
No, it was America and Russia. Like one of these two colossal powers are going to be like the number one, and like basically it's like USA and Russia at one point were the only countries that mattered.
Uh-huh.
That was like the whole Cold War bullshit.
Right.
And so any other country besides that, like, it's essentially like a third world country.
You're amazing, dude. I love you so much right now.
In what way?
In a brotherly way.
Fuck.
It's just amazing how, like, I see people like you on TV, and I'm like, there's no way someone can be like that, No, look at fucking comrade over here, dude.
It was meant back in the day
As what?
I'll Google, but
As what?
They were aligned with the United States and other Western nations.
Yes,
in
and what was
opposition of the Soviet Union?
And what did I just say? And what did I just say?
You said Germany, the Axis.
Okay, well it was a different that it's not the U.S. That's not the U.S. There wasn't the.
It was after World War II.
So it had nothing to do with richness. It had nothing to do with resource, right? It had nothing to do with that. It's just
basically
what
if
side
you're a
of
third
the
world
war
country, you didn't matter. So like countries that are just desolate, developing, or like developing countries. That sort of thing.
What?
Well,
Why?
third world was basically the groups that weren't just like weren't aligned with
the US.
Either one.
Like if they're not with us, not
they're on the
against us.
sidelines, and then you're considered third world. Because
Yeah.
first world was
Like
basically
Mexico?
be like the
Okay, so first world was on
like
the side of the United
it was
States.
like U.S., Western Europe, and allies, and the second world were like the communist bloc. Was like,
So it all rains
China,
down.
if you
It all
want.
rains down on the war.
On who has
Which
the
side
power.
of the
The
war?
Cold War, basically. Like communists against democracy, basically.
Okay. So it
This
has
is-
nothing to
And
do
third
with
world
what he's
countries
talking
basically
about right
people were on
now.
the sideline, like they weren't with either one, like in something
Just a
like that.
century-long pissing contest. See, because like Russia and the United States were going at it, like especially during the Industrial Revolution in the 20s and 30s, and then out of nowhere, Germany is like, okay, we're gonna take over the world, and so like we like United States and well the Soviet Union, I think I referenced them as Russia. Soviet Union at the
Your
time.
homeland.
Yeah, the United States and Soviet Union were like, well, if anyone's gonna be number one in the world, it's gonna be one of us. Fuck Germany. So, and also Germany stabbed the Soviet Union in the back by invading them after like a treaty.
They got their ass fucked up, right?
Yeah,
they
they
tried
got
to
fucked up
invade
pretty hard,
Russia,
yeah.
dude. They couldn't. It's too cold. It was too cold for
Like
them.
they tried to invade Moscow. Like they tried to get to the capital of like Moscow because like of course you take over the capital of a country. That's a flex. And then they were pushed back, and fucking the Soviets put their flag on Berlin, and that's when it was all over from there. Adolf Hitler shot himself allegedly.
He didn't shoot himself. Did you know that there's a Nazi community in Argentina?
Oh yeah.
They moved to.
You'll notice a lot of them were blonde and blue eyes.
Yeah. Well, what the fuck was that?
I don't know. Just I was moving.
And yeah, dude. Do you believe that? Do you believe that? Well, it's not even if you believe. It's a fact. There are Germans in Argentina in like what was it? Chile,
oh yeah, a lot of
Chile and
are
shit like
German,
that.
like of European descent.
Right, because the Nazis fled over there and chilled. Do you think Hitler?
And here
got away?
too,
Yeah,
the smartest people from.
Operation Paperclip, dude. That used to be a conspiracy theory up until it was like, no, it's
No,
not.
and actually, yeah. Everything's a conspiracy theory until it's
The guy in
declassified.
Argentina
If it does
that
get
died,
declassified.
he was like 120 whatever, claiming that he was Hitler, and he came out saying that he was Hitler
120.
because I guess when the Israeli counterterror or something, when they stopped basically hunting like
Israelis.
the Nazi generals and all that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He came out saying later, I guess when he died, like I'm Hitler, and then he died.
I think so. I don't know, man. It's all weird. And I guess we will never know the answers, Like, I don't know. We don't know shit. All we know is what they tell us on the media, right? And then you choose to believe.
Well,
You choose to believe, like, on the real.
Well, we consume it, but whether we
I don't
believe it or
consume
not,
shit.
that's up to us.
I don't know. I
You
don't know.
should, because there's some truth sometimes in all the bullshit. It's like broken clock twice a day.
Isn't all the media owned by like
Yeah, like a few
by like
companies.
just like one dude or like 2-3 dudes? Like all the medias are owned by them?
Well, I wouldn't say all the media, because like after all, social platforms are also like their own entities. But like if you're talking about cable networks.
Yeah, all media
No,
on
I'm
TV.
talking about CNN. I'm talking by media. I mean like news,
Yeah.
CNN, Fox, ABC,
Yeah,
NBC,
no matter-
all of that shit is owned by like one dude, right?
Yeah,
Something like that.
No matter who wins.
What was his name?
Like
I forgot who it was, man.
And those in charge, they don't care who wins as long as it's not Bernie. So it's like it's pretty much game, set, match from here on. Biden or Trump, pick your poison.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, just like Hillary, dude, it's the same thing.
Yep.
Except for that girl Joey.
Confession.
I keep thinking of Joey Jordison every time.
Joey from Slipknot?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Have you seen? Anyways,
Jordison 2020.
All major broadcasts and basically whenever are basically run by 8 corporations.
right, yeah.
Which is like Fox Corporation, Walt Disney.
Walt Disney.
The Walt
Hey,
Disney-
did you hear about all the pedophiles from Disney? They got busted. Did you hear about that? In Disneyland.
Success.
And nobody gives a fuck.
got 'em, boys.
Nobody gives a fuck about that. Why?
No, I mean I came across an article.
Nobody
so-
gives a fuck about that,
I didn't
dude.
even know about that.
Yeah, dude. This was I think it was today or 2 days ago. In Disney, there was employees they got caught up. I think it was like 500 of them or something like that. It was a lot of them. It was a lot of them in a pedophile ring.
How do
All the Disneys or just like one park?
well Disney World?
What is
shit!
that?
Now they're
Florida?
gonna. So now we're finna raid the other Disneylands. Like to see.
And it's not even that. Like people like Jeffrey Epstein, he got caught up, and then his wife and all that shit. Like, dude, all these pedophile rings.
Oh, that chick?
Wayfair.
Yeah, apparently.
Wayfair. Like all these things are coming afloat, and nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares.
Hey man, we're talking about it.
But no one cares. Like, and I'm not talking shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But somebody gets killed by a cop, and they're like, oh, fuck you, and it. But then you got pedophiles out here, dude, laughing at you like, look at these dumbasses worrying about this guy. I'm not saying he's not important, right? Allegedly, he's George Floyd. I'm not trying to say nothing, but allegedly he didn't even die. He was part of a Masonic thing with his homeboy. There was pictures of him doing some Masonic symbol to a judge. I don't know. But the fact of the matter is that people got fucking mad about that shit, and they got a right to, you know. But then, what about these kids, man? That are being like the fucking ICE kids, right? The immigrant children that went missing too. There was like 1,500 of them. Like, why
another
is it,
15? Like,
why,
we're going to look
dude,
at
why
3,000
isn't anybody
right now.
like? Why isn't anybody going like?
ICE?
Yeah, dude.
Also,
Why?
rest in peace. I forget the name of the dude, but he went over there and like blew up some ICE trucks or something like that. Like he went to ICE and sabotaged some of their vehicles.
Don't condone that shit up.
But then he ended up getting why?
That anarchist shit.
Why not?
I guess.
It's too much, man.
What? He didn't. It's not like he killed anyone.
Oh, okay. So he just sabotaged like
Yeah.
cars. See, what kind of mentality is that, dude? Like you're gonna go and sabotage shit.
Well, you say that nobody's doing shit, so you're gonna do it yourself.
He did end up getting shot though.
That's all the way.
And he died?
And also,
He died?
and keep in mind how Trump and the right always likes to paint Antifa and anti-fascists,
William?
anarchists as violent. Like they raise hell, but they don't kill
What's
anyone.
his name? William?
William, I don't remember.
Bronson? Or something like that.
Oh, we got the fact checkers. That's what's up. Because I can't think of shit really.
That's what it's all about, dude. We look up the facts, man. We look up the facts.
That's why we're not on camera, so we can be on the phone.
The fact is that there's pedophile rings being discovered, and nobody's lifting a finger for that shit.
But you would think more people would be vocal about it. Because imagine, like those are some parents missing kids or some siblings missing, siblings.
Well,
Yeah,
You know,
with the
you
kids,
think they're probably threatened?
the ICE kids, the parents are probably in Mexico. They don't even know they're missing.
yeah, that is true. But what about the kids here, though, man?
What kids?
Like there
In
was
the
like
concentration
a
camps.
bunch of
what they
kids
are.
missing, dude. Like 2 years ago, remember the 800,000 children missing, and then like 100,000 of them were like baby daddy
You mean
drama.
Like Americans or
No, Americans,
Oh,
dude.
shit.
Americans, yeah.
Like if you look around, they'll just
Dude,
toss
in
them
Texas
somewhere.
alone, 27 children went missing in from January of this year. I think it was March when we made that show. 27, and like nobody, like everybody's like, oblivious to all that shit, dude. What baffles me is that why isn't people fucking like writing about, dude? These are kids, man. These are kids, dude.
What we need is outrage. Like we need. Well, it's I don't know. Because like okay, we're
117 kids missing.
With Texas,
Yeah.
117, and like, where are they? I don't know.
They're in Wayfair.
Dude, that shit was crazy, dude. That shit was crazy. I've been talking about all of this.
They tried to
since-
deny it and they came out with some shit, but nobody believes that shit.
You know like now I know what that Club 33 is about.
The Skull and Bones.
You hear about like in Disneyland?
Mhm.
Are we thinking the same thing? Apparently, there's like some little area where people are on the waiting list for decades. Club 33,
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, that's like,
or maybe it's Club 30 some shit. I don't remember.
No, yeah, it's a club, and it's like you gotta wait like years to hit me. Like it's all reserved basically already.
Just like Wayfair had
It's like
Like sign for your
no,
kids that aren't even born yet.
It's like a restaurant, I think, or something like that.
Yeah.
That's why.
I don't think it's that nefarious, but it's just something to throw out there.
It's like where like the location and where the park is and everything. And then at the same time, Disney like it has a lot of secret shit in there, man. It's like all these hidden places, dude. Like hidden. There's like a hotel in the park where like a room that you could rent out and stuff like that. It's like all these little secret things all over
No
the park.
shit.
I'm telling you, it's
Wasn't Walt Disney like a pervert or something like that? I don't know.
He was racist.
Yeah, he was reportedly anti-Semitic. Was he?
He was anti-Semitic.
Yeah.
And it's all about like his frozen head.
That was that
body.
That was that Family Guy. What was that Family Guy sketch? Or it was like, Walt Disney wakes up 50 years in the future, and he gets up and he asks,
Are the Jews gone
"Are
yet?
the Jews gone yet?"
Yeah, I forgot.
No, and he goes back to sleep.
That's not funny, guys. That's not funny.
It shouldn't be funny.
I mean, if you're
Yeah, I mean,
it's funny for absurdists like, well, me. I won't speak for anyone else.
Why isn't people and then Biden's running for president, dude? And I'm not. I think he's a pedophile. That's my opinion.
But wasn't
right?
that his grandchild?
The fact
come-
that he was kissing.
Yeah.
Did you see that video on my Instagram?
That's not
He was
what I've
kissing
seen.
his granddaughter, dude, on the mouth.
That's not weird.
I mean,
That's not weird.
Mexicans kiss
Italians
their
do
sons
that.
in the mouth too.
Their sons.
Italians that do that
Your
with their
grandma
sons.
kissed you? Did your grandma kiss you in your mouth?
Nobody in my family kissed me.
Exactly.
But just because
Well,
That's
that
anecdotal.
happened to me-
That's just one Mexican.
Families.
He's not all
No,
Mexicans.
well, we're just talking among us, right? We can't speak for other people, but we can speak for each other.
Yeah, well, Americans were not.
My grandma never. Exactly. My grandma never touched me. Your grandma kissed you? Did your grandma kiss you?
My grandma used to.
No.
Yeah,
Did
like,
your grandma kiss you?
Americans will look at that, but like out in France, Italy, like they'll just see that like,
Things
oh,
are-
well, that's our, whatever, it's our grandkids.
They're fucking cold to their kids. That's why.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
It's because we're not European. That's why Europeans are weird.
Yeah,
What kind of your? What
Canadian
kind
or
of?
Canadian. Canadians are friendly. I don't know about Canadian, Canadian. Oh, Canadians.
No one really cares about Canada, though.
They're
Right? I mean, do they?
They're
Do
glad
care?
they ain't Americans.
You just don't want to be American, right?
Nah. Well, no. Yeah, I do. It's hard being an American right now.
Why do you say that?
Because of a pandemic and millions are out of work. And
It-
those millions that are out of work, chances are they had their insurance tied to their job. So there's like, they have no jobs, no insurance. By the way, the people who are unemployed in Canada didn't lose their insurance. They never had insurance to lose to begin with. So yeah. And also there's like, I see these idiots who are like, save our bars, save our restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
And that's cool and all. You want business, because like of course you need to pay rent to keep the. They need to keep the establishments open. Not only like those stores, the brick and mortar stores that it cost rent, and also people with their own homes too. So it's like you're paying double rent, like to keep your stores open, and of course to pay for your own house unless you live in your restaurant or something like that.
But I think it's a bigger picture going on, man. I think, and I know you don't like this. I know you don't like this.
Talk to me.
But they're trying to implement the mark of the beast, dude. Where they're trying to eliminate. Listen, whether you believe in it, don't view it biblically, right?
Mm-hmm.
What they're trying to do is to get rid of cash, right, and have a currency made from just electronic. That's what they're trying to do.
Have you seen the movie with like a? It's a Justin Timberlake movie, but like apparently time is currency.
Oh, in time.
Yeah. Is that what it's called? I saw it like at work one day. But yeah. Damn it! What was I thinking?
We're going to the mark of the beast, man. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to implement the mark of the beast.
No, I
Yeah.
was talking about the protesters or who hold the pickup signs like "Save Our Bars" and shit. That's noble, but say even if we were to like open up restaurants and bar like small businesses, because like let's think about the small businesses. Not many people are gonna go. Not enough to like really salvage your business or like keep you much in the long run. I could be wrong. But even then, like, there's a chance it could fail. There's a chance. Now, what people should be holding signs for is like either
Pedophile rings, dude. That's what they should be doing.
Either freeze rent. Unfortunately, Americans are more concerned about themselves. Either freeze rent,
You're right.
or get the $2,000 monthly check. So either like universal basic income. So either freeze the rent or UBI. One of those two.
Yeah, you're right.
And our politicians aren't interested in doing either.
Well, because the people who own like the property and all that, they're gonna want the rent to pay for the property. So
No, well, they're gonna get seized too. Everything's gonna get seized, all the way down to paying the government for the rent.
Oh, dude, buying a house cheap and everything falls apart.
And then
Right.
But then everybody's gonna be homeless and they're all gonna be starting
well,
shit.
they said there's another housing crash that would happen again.
Oh yeah. Second time in 12 years?
Is America the only one going through the pandemic at this point? Because I remember Italy was like fucked up, right? Italy was fucked up.
Yeah.
No, they weren't fuck. See, the interesting thing about Italy is they have like they'll like especially workers, they'll like test you randomly. Kind of like how your job they'll test you randomly like for piss.
Mm-hmm.
They did that with COVID, and here we have to like go out of our way to pay for it or look for some day somewhere in the state where it's free. So.
And then at the same time, they found like I guess like a drug they find over the counter that helps you if you have COVID.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the States here, they kind of said they banned it. They said like, no, you can't use it. You have to use what we give you, which is more expensive.
Almost like if they
Oh yeah, because
purposely
our government
doing
doesn't negotiate with.
Yeah, because they found like it's like something that's been out forever.
We don't negotiate with
And
terrorists.
Drug companies.
It helps you,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
reading or something.
True.
So it cures you. They found scientists it works. But here in the States, like, no, fuck y'all.
You gotta go
Really?
you gotta go to Mexico or Canada.
Yeah, they say here, no, it's not.
And they won't let us through because we're number one in like cases. Fuck y'all. We're gonna build a wall around the United States to keep Americans in.
You know what the cure is?
Love.
Some
Jesus blood, dude.
Some
blood
wine.
Why are you laughing? There's some real shit I'm saying.
I was gonna
bro.
say something funny and then
The blood of
you said
Jesus.
something
That was funny. What were you?
Man,
Damn it, you stole his thunder.
I pray for you guys, man.
I was gonna say some lime, some Vicks,
The
and
colita.
some sana coleta de rana. There's nothing better than that, dude.
Best placebo ever.
I remember my grandma used to rub an egg on me, dude.
Yeah, that's it.
She used to rub an egg. Your grandma didn't used to do that? And then
Yeah,
she'll be
I
like
think my
egg, and then
grandma,
she'll
my
crack
dad,
it. She'll
my
crack
grandpa.
it. She'll crack it on a glass of water, and then you sleep under
Yeah,
it.
just-
She'll throw it in the creek afterwards.
I don't know about that.
Cleansed everything, dude. Cleansed
No, that's real,
everything.
dude. One day I was sick as fuck. They did that egg on me. Immediately I was like, oh shit, I feel better.
Maybe it just helped your
I think
morale.
it's called Ivor.
Maybe it's just the mind, but
Yeah,
it didn't
exactly.
help.
Yeah.
It's some witchcraft, dude. It works. It works.
If you believe it.
Brujeria. You listen
No,
to that
it's
band?
real. It's real. It's real. The Mexican punk band.
Oh, punk.
Is it? If I don't know. I think
Nah,
that's what you're talking about.
like really brutal death metal, brujeria.
Mm.
Of course, they've gotten a little soft, most would say. You know. I remember.
So if Eric the communist is here.
Eric the Chad.
Eric the comedian. now.
Eric the
I am- you think I'm
communist slash comedian. I don't.
Thank you,
I
comrade.
think.
Can I
that
address
you're-
you as comrade?
Yeah, dude. You
Okay,
can address
comrade.
me as anything you want.
I was expecting you to say no, and I'd be like, sure, comrade.
Alex is a
I don't
punk
care.
right now.
I mean, whatever, man.
Are you
know,
communist,
We're gonna radicalize. I'm gonna radicalize this whole group here.
2 weeks ago you were a Republican, now you're a communist.
I didn't say that. People said that about me. I didn't say that. I just said that, killing a baby is killing a baby. You
Your
know?
beliefs align with the Republicans.
I don't give a fuck what they align. My belief is aligns with Christ. That's it.
Okay,
That's
so
it.
Republican.
You're like a Republican party.
if they want to classify themselves with us, well, then so be it.
So you're in the Republican Party.
I'm not registered anything with any party. I'm Christ's party, dude.
Republican
I am the party of Christ. That's it.
I mean, the left is
Period.
pretty much abandoned religion.
Is it?
Yeah, we're all
What
gonna burn in hell.
about the left?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The left,
No, wait. What's the left? I don't fucking know,
not the
dude.
Democratic Party.
And what's Trump? Left? He's the left.
He's a Republican.
Is that left or right?
They're both Republican.
What the fuck?
Democrat is just a synonym at this point.
So what are you?
Left.
And what is that?
Left of Democrat.
So you're a Democrat.
It's fucking weird.
Yeah,
They
it's-
got all this.
It's a huge. There's libertarian left, authoritarian right, and then you have pedophiles.
The pedophiles are running the country.
The libertarian. Like, okay,
So who's the pedophile?
they
Trump and Biden?
look. They're the only ones
I don't
concerned
know.
about raising the age of consent. So,
Who?
libertarian right,
So what?
or who would call themselves libertarian anarcho.
25, dude.
Of course, not all of them. But
No, I don't know. I'm just.
Imagine if they wait. What should the age of consent be?
In Texas,
25?
What should it be?
Trump's like a right wing.
okay. So he's the right. So then you're not a right. Of course you're not.
Right wing is basically.
Okay, Democrat is right. Republican is far right.
And why didn't you just say that? I was asking earlier.
Right, far right.
So then they think I'm a right with Trump. That's what they're saying.
Yeah.
People think that. And does Trump believe in Christ? Does he talk about Christ?
On paper. I mean, dude, he just panders to that base.
Like, there's so many fucking groups. It's like, I was like, whatever, man.
So what about the Confederate flag, dude? That's what we were going to talk about, right?
The traitor flag.
Hey, you know what? You want to know what I think? I think that didn't America fought him? They fought him, right?
Yeah, the North.
America fought him.
Yeah.
America fought him.
No.
America fought the Confederates. Yes, sir.
No, they were.
Which was America.
The Union.
Well, it was America.
We were a union.
Hold on. Listen. I sense that you are for this whole Confederate thing.
The fuck?
Is that true? Are my spidey senses wrong?
Oh, the Mexican supports Confederacy?
Hey, they're out there. They're out there.
Oh yeah, true.
Dude, they're out there. They're out there.
Have you?
Do you believe it? We're not ganging up on you, man.
The Morenazis.
What a Nazis.
He doesn't.
Nah, dude.
Stop making fun.
Show
of
him
me.
your hat. Show the video.
No, I don't want him
It's
getting
just
heat.
a prop.
I don't want him getting heat. He just put it on because
He put it on?
because you were coming.
Oh. I was like,
I'm going for Trump.
Alright.
You are gonna vote for Trump? Hey, you know what, dude? Hey, don't laugh at him.
Nah.
Don't laugh at him.
Hey, you know what? It's Texas.
Trump's been
Texas
doing some
going
pretty.
Trump no matter
Trump's
what.
been doing some good shit, man. Like, you know, he's been exposing pedophiles. Yes or no? He's been exposing pedophiles. That's like some great thing, dude.
Who? Who has
What are you talking about?
He's been exposing what is it? The Maxwell lady.
Last time
Right?
didn't he wish her well?
Did he?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just talking out of my ass, dude.
No
I don't
shit.
know. Yeah, you're right.
There's
I
a
don't
meme
know.
behind it where he has like where I guess when the football player was kneeling, he's like, you know, get him out of here.
Oh, you're talking about the meme?
And then there's someone else is like, get him out, you know, fuck that guy, whatever. And then when it's the lady,
Maxwell
like,
lady.
I wish her well.
Yeah. When you wish a pedophile well, red flag.
Yeah, you're right, man. I don't know where this is gonna come on to.
Well, was she a pedophile?
I mean,
She wasn't, but she was
Hey,
helping.
if
She was helping him.
If you've taken a selfie with Jeffrey Epstein, you're a pedophile. So
Well, what if they didn't know?
Trump.
They didn't know. They didn't know the little kids in the room. Like, oh,
Weren't there images?
half naked.
Aren't there images of
Come on.
Hey, Biden didn't take no photos with Epstein. Just saying. Are there any?
Biden didn't?
See if there's any images of Biden with Epstein.
Not yet.
Not yet.
At the moment.
Hey, but if it surfaces that like Biden traffics child porn, then I'll concede to you.
So you are gonna vote for Biden at this point because you feel that all this pedophile thing against him is not strong enough.
Yeah, it's just it's weird.
Okay.
And like at first I was like, yeah, fuck this. I was like, I saw the images. Like we've all seen the creepy video and images.
And you don't think that's weird?
Yeah, fuck it. I'm not voting for either.
What if
of these
if
two.
I do that to you right now?
But then, I mean, you have my consent. But what I'm saying is, oh, that tickles.
Did you see the videos? This guy goes like this, bro. God damn, dude, your shoulders like. Grabs him, starts fondling. You don't feel weird right now? Be honest.
That's
you feel weird if I
creepy.
like. Right, dude.
But it's not.
To a 12-year-old, dude, and this motherfucker's like 60 something.
Maybe he's just.
He's a
playful.
grown ass dude. I'm a grown ass dude.
Maybe he's playful.
Like,
Oh God,
man, come on,
No, you're
dude. Like, how can you say that's not strong enough?
Everyone's running. Everyone's gonna defend Biden now that we've.
That would be like Biden, just a playful guy.
Oh, it's just friendly. Hey, that's what MSNBC said or some shit,
Mhm.
or CNN. It's like Biden's just really friendly. Imagine if Bernie, that was like footage or photos of Bernie doing that kind of shit. Canceled, pedophile. we're done.
Man, poor Bernie. They didn't even give him a chance.
Hey, it's a duopoly, dude. Like as long as it's Biden or Trump, we lose. But how hard do we want to lose? Because we're gonna do Trump again. We're gonna lose hard. Leftism is gonna be illegal after Trump 2020. I'm going to jail. Fuck it. Free healthcare.
Nah, man. Have you ever been locked up?
Oh, talking about last time, I have been arrested, but I wasn't locked up. No.
How long were you arrested for?
But then again, you probably wouldn't want to be in an American jail.
How long were you arrested for?
About 30 minutes. I'm hard as shit.
This guy, dude. You don't want to be in jail, man. You don't want that free healthcare. Trust me.
True.
That free food, that cat food.
And that's another talking point. Well,
That's
look at the prison healthcare. Look at the VA. Like, isn't that proof that the VA is just fucked up? Isn't that proof that like all the money going to the military and you can't even take care of like sick and disabled veterans?
I don't know, man. It's a touchy subject. What I don't understand. What I don't understand is why people say it's their heritage when it's like, no, it's not, man. You know, like people say that, okay, you can't blame. You know, majority of white people say you can't blame me for slavery. I didn't do it. Okay, you weren't in the Confederate Army either. So what the fuck, right? If you're saying that you can't be blamed for slavery because you weren't there, then you can't say you're a Confederate because you weren't a fucking.
By the way,
veteran.
let me wave the flag of my ancestors who fucking
right.
Who were either slave owners or fought to preserve that. You know what's really stupid is a lot of them back in that time weren't even slave owners. Like you had to be, of course, rich and a landowner and like be in that kind of have enough money to participate in that market to like. Trade slaves and to
but the majority 100% of them were
like, white. Yeah, like
so I mean,
and the rest like other 90% of the white people were like, man, it's gonna be me someday.
be easy on the table, man. Be easy on the table.
Oh, fucking 5 years later.
Did Mexico have slaves?
By the way, we're surrendering.
No,
I don't think so. They were helping.
I'm sure there's always some kind of power.
I don't think
dynamic.
so. Last time I heard, if slaves went into Mexico, they were free.
Yeah,
they were free people.
A lot of
that's why they took Texas. That's why they took all of that shit because they were like, nah, you ain't.
Yeah, but Texas at one point was its own country.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like whether you spoke English, whether you spoke Spanish or some native dialect, you were a Texan.
Yeah.
But even in Mexico, there's some a few languages that are like go way back, like that aren't like before Spanish.
Nahuatl.
Exactly.
Nahuatl is what the Aztecs spoke, and people sometimes speak like right now they speak that language.
Yeah, among each other.
Yeah.
In some parts of Mexico.
I wish I could, man. Now I'm speaking the white man's language.
The white man's language.
Spanish is
language.
I didn't say that. You said that. I didn't say that. You know.
What about Castellan Spanish?
Castilian?
Is it
Castellano?
Castellano.
Castilian, yeah. Well, that's what they call the Spain Spanish, right?
Vosotros.
Right. But last time we got into this, Spanish could be a person in a language, right?
Yeah.
Like a Spanish person is someone from Spain.
I think they're referred to as Spaniards.
Spanish.
People.
Spanish.
Yeah, same.
Right.
Like, yeah. America went to war with the Spanish over some shit nobody did, over an accident.
You talking about the Battle of 1836?
Not 1836. This was like late 19th century.
In the 1900s?
The Spanish American. This is a Spanish American War.
Yeah, that was
in
in the 1800s.
Yeah, late 1800s. Over some shit that happened in Cuba. Was it the Cubans?
And Pancho Villa was there, dude. Pancho Villa fought.
He
fought the Revolutionary War.
Wasn't he like a rebel around?
He was a Mexican general, dude.
Well, de facto general.
He was.
I don't think they recognized him as like, because of course he was an enemy of the state at the time, but like, of the people, you could say the people he was the Of course, I could be wrong. It's
I don't
been
know.
forever
I
since
don't know. He could have been a
seen the
Mexican
documentary.
general and then like was like, you know what, fuck this. You know, I'm gonna renounce this, and then went to fight for the people, for his own
But he
people.
also killed a lot of people that were his own people.
He killed mainly
Didn't he kill some? Didn't he kill some
Americans. Yeah,
But he still killed
not
He
Mexicans.
still did.
How do you know?
Non-combatants?
Were you there?
My
No, you
As
were not.
documented.
my friend.
Oh, okay, it was documented that Christopher Columbus was the first one here. We all know that's not true. Leif Erikson in the
No, hey,
1100s.
Who claimed that? Who claimed? Who is they?
What?
They claim.
It's in the textbooks, man.
Yeah, but
We learned
even
it. You learned it.
Even the textbooks didn't claim that Columbus was the first one here, or the first one to.
When
to see-
people think of Columbus, they're like, he discovered America. Yes or no?
Yeah, for the
Yep.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
Was he Italian? He was Italian, right?
He was Italian under the
The Spanish queens
fleet.
is who sent him.
Why didn't you tell me this
Wait,
shit
what the
along,
fuck?
dude?
No, you're thinking. Are you sure you aren't thinking Hernán Cortés?
Hernán Cortés was a Spaniard.
America itself is named after Amerigo Vespucci.
Amerigo, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Which is was an Italian.
But but he wasn't the guy.
Yeah, he was Italian.
Huh?
Yeah, that sounds
Columbus
pretty
was
Italian to
Italian.
me. Oh,
Yeah,
so,
Columbus
yeah.
was Italian. Yeah, under the Spanish fleet. He wasn't under Italian command. He was under Spanish command. Dude, I know my history, man. You're gonna come here. You do your research, man. You know what I mean?
But no one's claiming he was the first.
Well, okay. Listen, man. What I learned.
Well, until
I learned in high school
until
and
new
in
data
middle school.
surfaces.
Christopher Columbus is credited for discovering America. Yes or no? It's a simple question, dude.
You just gotta say yes, huh?
That's what you learned in high
for
school.
starting for the,
Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not true to you, but
for engaging.
That's what you learned in high school, didn't
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
J-Train. That's what you learned in high school, right?
What?
Christopher Columbus is credited for discovering America.
Yeah.
Dude, I learned that in textbooks. It's
Amerigo.
a fluke. It's a fluke. Well, Leif Erikson was a Viking from Norway, I believe.
Oh,
He came in the 1100s, and there was like, this could all be
Canada.
fake. I don't know. There was artifacts of Vikings that were here, also way before Christopher Columbus, because Columbus was like in the 1400s, right? No, 17s.
Was
No,
it,
1400s,
How does the
yeah.
song go? Or the rhyme go? 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue.
Ocean blue. So just with that, just because it's documented doesn't mean it's real.
What did I say was documented?
Pancho Villa killing Mexicans.
Yeah, but that was by a more reliable source. Do you have a source to contradict that? Until you do.
No, but
Like,
I don't
because
make
because
facts
you-
of them.
Well, and if you want to dispute it, have something to disprove it. So, like,
Just with the simple fact
if like okay, we disputed Columbus with like okay, we have the Vikings from the 1100s, and of course there's also Amerigo Vespucci, this our country's namesake. Well, both fucking continents' namesake.
the whole continent.
So yeah,
Why him though? What did he
I
do?
don't know.
Why not like Colombia? Because Colombia is named after Columbus.
Cristobal Colonia.
Right.
Colonia?
So why not Colombia? Why
the
America?
first
Why
place he ended up.
Amerigo?
You ever wonder if Colombians want to change the name of their own state? Like
No, I'm talking about the country.
I know, but like imagine after some point, like once cancel culture just grows so huge, Colombia is going to be like, you know what? Fuck Christopher Columbus. We're going to change the name of our country.
Are you a PC baby?
Hmm?
Are you a PC baby?
No. What makes you think so?
No, I'm asking.
No. You know, PC baby is the
I
right.
don't. What does PC mean?
Politically correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like from South Park, right? PC principle.
PC principle.
You're not one of those PC babies, right? That go around and whine about shit.
No, I just think it's funny because it triggers the right. Like if I say we're gonna cancel something, I say so ironically. Like the war on Christmas, I'm not celebrating Christmas. I just do that shit to piss people off. As do a lot of leftists, you know.
Boy, I mean, I
Hail
don't
Satan.
celebrate Christmas. Hey, don't invoke that shit in here, man. This is a sacred home, bro.
UPC, bro.
I don't celebrate Christmas, man. It's a pagan holiday. We've been through this, right?
I have a question.
To who?
Well, I guess for everyone.
Mm-hmm. Do tell.
Would you?
Yes.
Yes, I'll go out with you.
Would you be kind to others even if you were gonna end up in hell? No matter what.
Oh shit.
No, I'll be.
What would you do with your life if no matter what at the end of it you'd end up in hell?
Oh.
Man, that's a tough question, man, because I know I'm not going, so I can't imagine that.
Well, imagine so. I mean, it's easy for me to imagine. Let's be real.
Because you don't believe.
I'm
You
a
don't believe
heathen.
in it? Do you not believe, or you just reject it?
What? Isn't that the same thing?
No.
No, I'm what you'd call a skeptic. But I'm saying it's like if you like people who claim they want to get to heaven. It's like okay, so I have to do good unto others.
No.
It's like well, okay, so what if you? Oh yeah, your
False.
example just believe.
False. No, it's not my example. It's what's
Well,
written. It's what's written in the Word of God.
Okay. But where wasn't the first time I hear? I'll never forget.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned something about like you could shoot someone and just come inside, pray, and then die in your sleep and end up in heaven.
No, that's not what I said.
Or ask for forgiveness.
That's not what I said.
Yes, you did.
No.
We'll review it.
That's not what I said.
I'm gonna review
What I
it.
said, I remember,
I'm gonna
and
ship it.
I'm so glad that stuck to you. What I said is that me as a follower of Christ, right? I have accepted Christ. My salvation is 100. So that's it. Period. Right?
Uh-huh.
I can kill all of y'all right now. Listen to the shit, man. Listen to the shit.
Hot.
I can kill all of y'all right now
How?
with my guns. You know what I mean? Pop, pop, pop. Pop. Shoot myself. I am going to heaven.
Are you?
Yes. Now this is just an exaggeration of God's grace.
I rest my case.
What? Say it.
I got it on speed. Got that 911 speed dial.
I'm not. You know I would never do that.
Hypothetical.
I would never do that. But I'm just putting it to the extreme of the cases, right? I could literally do that, and I'm still going to heaven, because my works aren't going to save me. Christ is going to save me, not what I do or don't do.
So.
But your commandment says.
So hey, everybody's
Thou shalt not murder.
everybody's fair game.
But you murder, so you're not going to heaven.
But I'm not perfect.
So then
Nobody's
you're going to
perfect.
heaven if you murder.
But
Yeah, but not everyone's a murderer.
But that's what I'm saying. This is just to the exaggeration of the point. Of course, I'm not gonna do that, so I'm not gonna commit murder.
But even with that
But you
hypothetical,
just said right now, hypothetically, you're going to murder us and you're still going to heaven. But your commandment says thou shalt not murder.
Right,
So you broke a commandment, so you're not going to heaven.
dude. We break commandments all the time.
You know?
All the time.
So that's we're not
Premarital sex.
We're all not going to heaven.
Wishing something of your neighbor, envy. That's a sin. That's breaking a
what about
commandment.
wishing something good?
We break commandments on the daily basis.
So
So
that's why we're not going.
I am.
No.
If yes, who are you to tell me I'm not? What are your credentials, man?
Nah.
So basically, would you live your life a hero even if you were to end up in hell after that?
I guess.
I'm
because
not getting a yes out of this guy. So let me just refer to you two.
I'll probably do the same thing.
what? Shoot us?
No.
Holy fuck, dude!
No, the same thing I've
In
been
the
doing
leg.
now.
What? If I'm
'Cause
going,
I wouldn't have the guts to go and kill people. Or
if I'm
anything
going
like
to
that.
hell, will I still be nice?
You
No,
know.
exactly.
Become evil. Fuck it. If I know my destination is hell,
Uh-huh.
and if it's real, you know, supposedly,
Right.
then fuck it, you know.
Why? Okay.
Be
Okay.
evil.
But why do you say that? Do you have things clouding you or what?
No, that's exactly my point. What he said
Right.
is like if people left with no, if there's no reward in good behavior, no one would be good.
But there is no reward in good behavior.
Heaven
The
or
only-
the idea,
But it's
of
not.
heaven,
It's.
or
Eric.
or good karma,
Oh, I'm sorry. What? Comrade.
or karma. Let's go with karma.
Mm-hmm.
That yeah.
What about Hitler's karma? If what you're saying is true, what about his karma? What about Joseph Stalin's karma?
They went to heaven though.
I don't know that.
What about
you don't know
what
that.
about the karma? What about Genghis Khan's
Genghis Khan, dude, that motherfucker killed. You know.
Yeah, raping, murdering, pillaging across like 75%
So where's
of
their
the
karma?
known world. Exactly, karma's. That's my point exactly. Is bullshit.
Right. The works is
Because
bullshit.
he never got his.
Works is not gonna save
He
you.
died of old age. He didn't die horribly or was sentenced anywhere because he fucking owned the world at the time.
Do you think you're going to hell?
It doesn't matter where I end up.
No. What do you
that
think?
guy, even when he died, he took most of the guys that dug his grave. And
Who?
Genghis Khan. So people wouldn't know where his.
Oh, like grave robbing?
Yeah. Like.
I don't know.
The people working on his grave, they killed him afterwards, and nobody would know exactly where he was.
Oh, really? So they haven't found Genghis Khan?
I don't think so.
I mean, they've never found Hitler either, right?
My gist is why not just be kind for the hell of it?
Yeah.
Even if there's nothing after this.
Alex
Assuming
is
there's
just
assuming there's suffering after this, why not just be kind for the hell of it?
But y'all think I'm kind just because of Christ?
I think you hate us and you're just kind to us, so you
What
can
the
go to heaven.
Really? You really believe that?
He's clown.
I mean, I don't know, man. He's been knowing me. You've been knowing me since we were 7 years old, right? 7, 8. Have I always been like this or what? I mean, we did some drugs, right? We did some drugs back in the day.
I mean, no lie, dude.
I
I've
got-
been knowing you for 10 years.
Right. And I've always been
And
consistent.
You're one of the nicest.
I've never done any drugs.
Am I?
I'm a good Christian.
Thank you, dude. I'm not a good Christian. I'm one of the biggest
I'm
piece of
doing
shits
some
here.
fucking fucked up shit.
Probably.
I'm still here.
Because I love you, man.
I like
I love both of you. You too, but I love them more. You know. Look at this guy. Look at this guy over here.
That's fair.
Look at this fucking man head. I still have love. I would die
Chad,
for this motherfucker, dude.
I only see him when I come to do these little podcasts, and sometimes we'll go out for tacos later.
You still owe me tacos.
Oh yeah, I do.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, I do.
It's alright, man. I didn't. I bought them out of my kindness of my heart.
Yeah, but you're still going to hell.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not, sir.
Oh shit.
We wish
How's
Be easy on the table, man.
And he
So-
still loves us.
Yeah. So do you believe you're going to hell?
He
No.
doesn't believe in it, dude. He doesn't believe there's
He doesn't.
hell.
You don't. You don't believe. You don't.
I have a theory. What if
What is the theory?
you're just born in another life? And
Reincarnation.
Reincarnation.
Oh,
And
my
you have no
goodness, dude.
recollection
And you're one of those
of your
African
previous
kids
life.
with 1 day to live and shit.
Like what?
Or
What if I'm an
Why are they gonna be African?
dude, what if I'm an asshole in this life and I reincarnate as a child soldier in the next for being such a dick in my previous life?
You think you're an asshole?
You ever think? Nah. Only when I need to be.
I don't think.
Everyone
I
needs-
think
everyone
you're just,
needs
I
to
think
be
you're
an
just
asshole once in a
passionate
while.
about government, and
About
I
the
love
wrong
that.
stuff.
You're passionate about well,
Well,
not the wrong stuff.
About my
but-
feelings toward it. Well, yeah.
No, man, I'm glad that stuck on you, dude.
and you doubled down on it.
Yeah, it's the truth. I'm telling you the truth, man. That's it.
I admire your honesty, though it terrifies me.
It's not my honesty; it's God's honesty.
So is he going to have?
God advocates for
Huh?
murder.
Is he going to have?
If when he accepts Christ, yes, which he will.
What
It
if
might
he
not
just-
be today, it might not be tomorrow, but he will accept Christ, man.
Just do it, so you can go to heaven with us, man.
But it's not. I mean, it has to come from the heart. You know what I mean? It's like when you meet a girlfriend, right? She's gonna be your wife, but only when she loves you and when accepts you as a husband, right? You can't force. God is the same way. You can't force yourself upon God. Like, you need to genuinely feel that shit. You know what I'm saying? You need to believe that He walked this earth,
Thinking
man.
about it. He's thinking about it.
No, hey, dude, it comes. It sometimes it comes, man. Sometimes it comes.
Yeah.
He's already thinking about. He's thinking about.
What the fuck?
He's thinking about what I said last time, you know, and it got in his mind. Don't be thinking about killing us, though, dude, because you're gonna have something else coming. All right, but that's how it works, dude. It gets in your minds like a little seed. You know what I mean?
Oh, I had that seed beat out of me already.
You were raised Catholic?
Catholic, Christian, all kinds of
No.
denominations. The most fun I had in Catholic school was
You went to Catholic
I
school?
was in
We all did.
Fuck, I didn't go to Catholic school.
Of course I did. I was a kid. I didn't have a choice.
So you were raised Catholic?
Lest I be like
But not
fucking
Catholic
thrown out of
school.
the house.
You're talking about like a Catholic, an actual classroom, right? A
Yeah.
Catholic. Yeah, I didn't do that shit. You did that? Really? You did too?
Well, you're gonna do like your first
Oh,
communion
it was
and all that.
really-
Well, yeah, I did that, but like not just for like a month or so.
Wow.
Was it? I don't remember,
You gotta do
dude.
like the whole fucking half
Not
a year.
like a school year, like you're like a regular high school type of thing. Just like the weekend Catholic school.
Yeah, I remember that. I was super young, dude. I think I was like 13. or
God
some
is
shit.
good. All the time I remember we would chant that.
I don't think Catholics are Christians, man. Well, it's not that.
That's
I don't
kind of
think-
why they call themselves Catholics.
They're something else, dude. They're not Christians. Fact, it's facts.
You know,
What are you at?
I'm a follower of Christ.
Catholics are true evil. Why do you think Tom Araya is Catholic? You know Tom Araya is lead singer of Slayer? Fucking dudes, man.
How the fuck did we get into this fucking topic? We're supposed to we're talking.
You're the theist. You're the
Confederacy.
designated theist.
Thank you. It's just, dude. It's just Christ is in everything, man. It's in everything. Everything you
Even
can.
hell.
Yeah.
Dude,
Christ,
imagine
Christ went
seeing-
to hell. Hey, when he
imagine
died for
seeing
3
Christ.
days, he went to hell, grabbed the keys of the kingdom, bro. The keys of life, or some shit like that.
How'd the keys end up in hell?
I don't know, man. I could be wrong. He went to hell. He went to hell for sure. And hey,
You know who loved the gays
You feel
before
me?
Christ? Satan.
who loved the gays before Christ?
Satan. Hail Satan.
What do you mean? Christ was before Satan. Christ existed before Satan.
Christ didn't accept the gays until after Satan.
Christ doesn't love. Christ loves.
Actually, no,
people,
I have that
period.
wrong. I have that wrong. No, I don't know, dude. I need to. And then there's so many updates of the Bible. But apparently,
The message is the same.
Updates.
apparently is though.
The message is the same.
Apparently, it's thou shalt not lie. A man shall not lie with another. boy.
Leviticus 18:22. I know exactly what you
with
mean.
another man.
Right.
That yeah.
hmm What about it?
So
What's that about, Adam?
why do conservative Christians hate the gays again? Why does Chick-fil-A hate the gays?
Conservative Christians.
Yeah.
I don't.
Why
know.
do they
I don't.
want to
I
hate
don't
the gays?
hate. I don't hate the.
I mean,
don't
they
hate
have no
anybody.
justification for it. If supposedly now the Bible only is anti-pedophilia.
Of course,
Not
anybody
anti-
would be anti-pedophile.
It's like, oh, they were anti-pedo this whole time,
Uh
not anti-gay.
So you're saying
So
that
why do they want to shock the gays?
who
why does
wants
Chick-fil-A
who
want to
wants to
shock
do
the
that?
gays?
Who wants to do that?
Chick-fil-A funding alternative
Listen,
therapy for the gays.
You're saying that there's Christians that hate gay people, right? And to that, this is what I have to say to
Westboro
that.
Baptist Church.
Okay, this is what I have to say to that. The Word of God says that if you are a believer of me and you hate your brother, you hate thy neighbor, then I do not reside in you.
True.
Period. So if you're a Christian that hates gay people, that hates other people, then Christ does not reside in you.
If you're gonna be
That's
a
it.
Christian, be this kind of Christian.
Thank you. That's what I've been